Hey, welcome to Wednesday Wisdom for this week of Easter week. And well, we all woke up Monday morning to the news that the Holy Father had died at age 88. And his funeral will be on Saturday in St. Peter's. And I'm sure we'll all be tuning in. No, as everybody knows, Pope Francis was a pretty controversial figure. Maybe a lot of that controversy was manufactured by the media and distorting a lot of things that he said, or people projecting onto him what they thought he ought to be saying and what they wanted to see in the church. But regardless, one thing that's going to stick with me about him is his witness during his illness. 5 weeks in the hospital, almost died a couple of times. They almost suspended treatment, thinking it was hopeless. But when he got out, they were kind of guarded in what they said about his chances to recover, because he still had infections in his lungs that they couldn't clear. And so you had a sense that probably wouldn't last too long. But as soon as he could, he jumped right back into work and activity. Just Holy Thursday, he went and visited prisoners in a prison in Rome. Then he went to St. Mary Majors, where he's going to be buried on Saturday, the great basilica there. Then he came out in St. Peter's to pray in front of the main altar one day, unannounced. Then on Easter Sunday, he came out to the balcony at St. Peter's, and very feeble, but he gave his blessing and said, "Happy Easter." And then he met the vice president the same day. So that was pretty good. Last day on earth that he did all those things. So I'll always remember him as Pope who died with his boots on, serving Jesus to the last. And I think we all ought to pray for him, and pray for the cardinals that'll be making a decision about the next Pope very soon.